Dolls have long held a fascination, both enchanting and unsettling, with their lifelike features and the potential for the supernatural. But what happens when a doll becomes more than just a plaything, when it harbors a dark secret or a malevolent presence? In the following tales, we explore the chilling encounters of individuals whose friends turned out to be none other than creepy dolls, leading them on a journey into the depths of fear and the unknown. The Whispering Guardian. In the quiet suburbs of a small town nestled among the hills, Sarah stumbled upon an antique store filled with forgotten treasures. Among the dusty shelves and dimly lit corners, she discovered a doll unlike any other. Its porcelain face was etched with an eerie smile, and its glass eyes seemed to follow her every move. Despite the shopkeeper's warnings of its troubled past, Sarah felt drawn to the doll and decided to take it home. At first, the doll, whom Sarah named Emily, seemed like a harmless addition to her collection. But as the nights grew longer, strange occurrences began to unfold. Sarah would wake to find Emily in different positions, her expression twisted into sinister grins or sorrowful frowns. Whispers echoed through the halls, and shadows danced in the corners of Sarah's room. Determined to uncover the truth, Sarah delved into the doll's history, only to discover a dark secret lurking within its porcelain exterior. Emily had once belonged to a young girl who met a tragic end, her spirit now tethered to the doll in a desperate bid for companionship. As Sarah unraveled the mystery of Emily's past, she found herself drawn into a chilling confrontation with the vengeful spirit that dwelled within. In a final harrowing encounter, Sarah confronted the ghost of the young girl, her anguished cries echoing through the empty halls. With a heavy heart, Sarah released Emily from her torment, laying her to rest alongside the remains of her former owner. As dawn broke on the horizon, Sarah knew that she had faced the darkness head-on and emerged forever changed by the experience. Though Emily's presence had faded from Sarah's life, the memories of their shared ordeal lingered like a shadow, a reminder of the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. Sarah vowed to never forget the lessons learned from her encounter with the haunted doll and to always heed the warnings of those who had come before her. The Malevolent Playmate. In the heart of the bustling city, Alex stumbled upon a vintage toy store tucked away in a forgotten alley. Among the shelves lined with dusty relics of childhood, he discovered a doll unlike any he had ever seen. Its porcelain features were frozen in a perpetual smirk, its eyes glinting with an otherworldly gleam. Despite the store owner's cryptic warnings, Alex couldn't resist the allure of the doll and purchased it on a whim. From the moment he brought the doll, whom he named Jasper, into his home, Alex knew that something was amiss. Strange occurrences plagued his apartment, from objects moving on their own to chilling whispers that echoed through the night. Jasper seemed to hold a malevolent presence, his unsettling gaze following Alex wherever he went. As the days turned into weeks, Alex's once bright demeanor began to fade, replaced by a sense of unease that seemed to permeate every aspect of his life. Sleep became elusive, haunted by nightmares of Jasper's sinister grin and the feeling of being watched from the shadows. Desperate for answers, Alex sought out the help of a paranormal investigator, hoping to uncover the truth behind Jasper's sinister nature. Together, they delved into the doll's past, unearthing a tale of betrayal and tragedy that stretched back decades. Jasper had once been the playmate of a lonely child, but jealousy and resentment had twisted his innocent companionship into something dark and malevolent. Now, trapped within the confines of the doll's porcelain form, Jasper sought revenge on those who dared to disturb his eternal slumber. In a climactic showdown, Alex confronted Jasper's vengeful spirit, risking everything to banish the malevolent presence from his life once and for all. With a final incantation and a burst of blinding light, Jasper's hold on the physical world was broken, and Alex was left alone in the empty room, the echoes of his ordeal fading into the silence of the night. Though Jasper's reign of terror had come to an end, the scars of his presence lingered like a phantom ache, a reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. Alex vowed to never again underestimate the power of the supernatural, and to always heed the warnings of those who had come before him. The possessed heirloom. In a quaint village nestled among the rolling hills, Mia inherited an old mansion from a distant relative she never knew existed. As she explored the dusty halls and forgotten rooms, she stumbled upon a hidden chamber filled with treasures from a bygone era. Among the relics of the past, Mia discovered a doll unlike any other, its porcelain features frozen in a haunting expression, its eyes gleaming with a sinister light. From the moment Mia brought the doll, whom she named Victoria, into her new home, strange occurrences began to unfold. Objects would move on their own, and whispers echoed through the empty halls. Mia brushed off the signs of paranormal activity, chalking them up to her overactive imagination. But as the incidents escalated, Mia found herself questioning her sanity and the true nature of the doll she had inherited. Determined to uncover the truth, Mia delved into the mansion's history, uncovering a dark secret that had been buried for generations. Victoria had once belonged to a powerful witch who had used her as a vessel for dark rituals and unspeakable acts of cruelty. Now, the doll harbored the spirit of the witch, seeking revenge on those who dared disturb her slumber. In a chilling confrontation, Mia confronted the malevolent spirit that dwelled within Victoria, risking everything to banish the darkness from her home once and for all. With a final incantation and a burst of blinding light, the spirit was cast out, leaving Mia alone in the empty room, the echoes of her ordeal fading into the silence of the night. Though the mansion was now free from the grip of the supernatural, Mia knew that the memories of her encounter with Victoria would haunt her forever. She vowed to never forget the lessons learned from her ordeal and to always heed the warnings of those who had come before her. In each of these tales, the boundaries between the living and the dead blur, and the innocent facade of a doll gives way to the malevolent forces that lurk within. Whether they serve as vessels for vengeful spirits or bear witness to the sins of the past, these creepy dolls remind us of the dangers that lie in wait in the shadows and the power of the supernatural to ensnare those who dare to disturb their slumber. If you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more of it and support the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications.